Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. Sir, please. I
All right, so far I've been typing, but that tells you that communication can be nonverbal. I don't know if you've been following it. I'm recording too, so I'm teaching. All right, so Python is a very powerful language. It's used for doing a lot of great things. You can do desktop applications with it. They can be integrated into your web applications. I know it's really the main thing now for customizing commercial software. And so we need to understand exactly how it works. That's the reason why this is a very important thing to do. If you don't know Python these days, it's like you're old school. All right. So we will look at all these things in a very brief moment. If you stay with me, we talk about loops. So loops are for repetition. All right. So we can do repetition statements can be done through loops. And then there are functions. Okay. So functions that you can call these functions. All right. So you can write your own custom functions, but there are built-in functions that can be used, like, trigonometric functions. I always refer to trigonometric functions, metric functions, string functions, etc. Okay, there are more and more, plenty, plenty. All right, so let's move on. So page 12, I hope you're all there. So functions. There's a part 2 that we talk about more about functions, tuples, dictionaries, modules, NumPy, Matplotlib modules. So it tells you that what we are learning today is not enough. You need to continue. So this is just part 1. All right. Classes, debugging, etc. All right. So what is Python again? And then we can just move on. We've already talked about this. We skip it. Yeah. It's an interpreted programming language, okay? General purpose interpreted programming language. So it means that we don't need to really write as a compiler. There's this thing with programming languages where you need to compile the program before it runs and all that. Are you okay? And so in this case, we want to refer to Python as an interpreted programming language. Okay, it's a language that supports multiple approaches to software design, principally structured object-oriented programming. So we talk about this topic. Remember, we talked about object-oriented programming. It provides automatic memory management, garbage collection. All right, so you don't have to be clearing the memory and be checking where, because remember that when we talk about these things, programming and variables, we are referring to a memory. Are you okay? So variables and memory. So once you are writing programs, the tendency for us to leave these variables in there filled without being cleared. Okay, so we can actually jam our computer. We can crash our computers if we don't really manage our memory and then garbage collection. Okay, data that you don't need. You collect data from the input from the user, and then now they are all hanging around in the computer. All right. Python is extensible, so you can take it out and then do more with it. Okay, extensible means you can do more than what you think it can do currently. It's dynamically typed means that you don't have to declare the variable. So in Visual Basic, you can say dim T1 string, okay? That means you want to store a string in T1. So T1 is equal to 4. No, T1 is equal to Kwame. So here you have to tell the computer to get ready to store this value in T1, store a string in T1. So you can't store, say, a number in there, all right, to be treated as a string. That means that you cannot apply arithmetic to it. Okay. All right. So now this is the guy who actually started the whole Python thing. So over 6 years ago in December 1989, he was looking for a hobby programming project. Can you imagine when people are looking for fufu and rice to eat? That will keep him occupied during the week. Can you imagine? Keeping yourself occupied. How many of us thinking this way? We are thinking about food, isn't it? And movies and going to the beach. I chose Python as a working title for the project. Crazy title, but so it's got nothing to do with the serpent, or what do you call it, the reptile. Okay, we know Python is actually a type of reptile, the snake. All right. And so he chose it up, right? Being in a slightly irreverent mood and a big fan of Monty Python's. Okay, so definitely has a reason for choosing it. All right. The goal was to easy and intuitive language, powerful, okay, open source. So it also tells you that Python is free. You don't need to pay anything to use Python. It's open source, so anyone can contribute to it. That's the first one, but you don't have to pay anything to use Python. The same way you are using Spyder right now. Okay. Code that is understandable as plain English. So Python uses simple, words. So if you look at, I am showing you currently. Am I showing you? Yes, I am. Am I sharing my screen? Entire screen? Yes, I am. So you can see that here's a sample code that is being written. All right. Look at it. It's just purely English. When you look at it, it's nothing more than that. Detect self geometry series, overlapping, blah, blah, blah. I'm reading this part of the code, the highlighted part. It's just English language, purely English language. All right. So that is the idea. You write a program in such a way that people can easily understand it. Okay, that was the idea of the person who created this language. All right, so now we can also talk about compile programs and all that. We can read about that later. Let's go straight. We want to do just a simple experiment, but that's some background about it. See the difference between interpreted and compiled programs. An interpreted program is faster when you develop. It's easier when you debug it. Not a compiled program. Are you okay? All right, so take note of the slight difference between these two. So Python is easy and flexible, and you should love it. That's what we are saying. Less control over program behavior, more control. So there's a lot that you cannot control when it comes to Python, but anyway, at least it serves a purpose. The Python prompt. Okay, so the standard Python prompt is so there's a way you can interact with Python. When you actually open Python, at the bottom right, you can actually interact with it this way. All right, you can just type in. You can see that there's one in one. Okay, all right, great. So the IPython prompt in Spyder looks like this. So when you actually run Python, in fact, behind the scene, there are so many things that are running. One of them is the IPython. Okay, there are so many packages that run to make it work. And so there you go. You see that means that you want to type your command here when you see that one over there. So that's IPython, and the standard one looks more like what you see up here. Okay. So by now you understand this. I think I've talked about it 2 times. One without voice, and then one with voice. Okay. So the editor is on the left-hand side. You edit your code here, and then you have the variable or file explorer. You can see things that are happening within the computer. That's interesting to know that you are writing code and you can see the variables popping up there, what value they have. It's very, very, very important to know what is happening. Okay, there's another IDE. I don't know what to call it. This is it's called Visual Studio Code. It also has this ability to show you what's happening within the variables. Okay, so you can always, work with different IDs, all right? So this can also be used for programming. I use it a lot, very nice interface. But let's stick with Spyder, as beginners, let's not be over ambitious. So you can type in here something. Are you all right? You can type in here, die, and what is it saying? This version of Python seems to be incorrectly compiled. This may take longer debug, whatever. LS. Okay. So it understands what I'm saying. Are you okay? So I just cleared the screen. So you can see that I've done this with you before, so we go a bit faster than this. Okay, so we can do that here. What I just typed was here, and then you can also write code here. So these are both the relation between the editor and the Python console is that you can type both here and there, your instructions, and then you run them. So when you run it, you use these play buttons at the top, okay? And that's how it works, okay? All right, so operators. Now, what are operators? We've already discussed what operators are. Guys, you know what operators are. All right, so let's get interactive. Switch on your microphones. Tell me what operators are in your own words so that we can move. I'm not going to teach you without knowing that you understand. Let's have some interaction. What are operators? Before we do Python, what are operators? Josephine, are you there? Switch on your microphone so we can have some interaction.
Please unmute.
Right. What are operators?
Yeah, the plus, the minus, the multiplication signs, the division sign, they are all operators.
Exactly. Operators are what we use to when we have two numbers or when we have two values. We always apply and we can operate an operator on it. I don't know how to say it, but for lack of a better expression, operators always come in between two values. Okay. All right. So to be able to use an operator, you need to have input values. So when the user of the program puts in a value, is the operator that multiplies it, adds it, and all those kind of things. But when we generally operators are referring to the actual a symbol. It's anything you do. It doesn't have to be arithmetic operation. It can be logical operation. It can be comparison operation. So it's not what we go a little beyond what we are used to, plus, minus. Okay. So it can be plus, minus, multiplication, and or greater than, less than. They are all operators. We were never told this. Our teachers lied to us. Okay. There's a saying, if they ask the reason why we died, tell them because our fathers lied to us. So teachers, they are not lying, but you as a child, you will not understand if they start telling you all of this. So there is identity operator, is not, okay? So if you say is, and then probably you provide a value, member of, something like that, are you okay? Or without even the open brackets, if you just do member of. As an example, that it means you want to find out if this is really a member of. So if you have T is member of, then it's like you are operating, an operator is, the is an operator. And then it's not can also be, you see examples of it. Are you okay? So membership in, not in, okay. These are all used. Bitwise operators, we can have and then all of these, symbol, they are all operators. Is that okay? So bits, if you know what a bit is, and of course zeros and ones, right? Binary, are you okay? So we have several, these are bits, okay? In computers, the zeros and ones are actually bits, and then 8 of them make, so 8 bits make 1 byte, okay? But then every bit is an on and off state, okay? 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So if you get 8 of them, you get a byte. Then you can start talking about megabytes and those things. So this, where it starts from, an engineer should know. Even if you're not a programmer, you should know what a computer scientist is doing with your data and messing up with all the geometry and, all the things you've learned that are geometric. All right, this is the reason we are learning all of that. All right, so Python can be used as a calculator. All right. So now we need to do it. So I want you to start playing with it. Go to the left-hand side and start doing some calculations with it. Quick one. We don't have time to be here for it. So just do, but apart from plus and minus, do something else. Do something that you haven't done before. You can do 6 times, so that would be interesting. If you're using your laptop, you can do a screenshot and put it in a page because we won't use that page again. Maybe moving on, we'll use another page. So feel free and put anything. Let's make it 30. It's all right. So this is 6 times, open bracket. Just put 2, 3 in there. Try these expressions. All right. You'll find a lot of these things in the exam. All right. And you should be able to know what works and what doesn't work. Board mass is being applied here. All right, so I can repeat by pressing the up button. So what I just did was I'm pressing the up arrow, up, down arrow on my laptop. That's how I'm able to get all the previous commands that I typed, okay? So everything in Python should be seen to be some sort of command. Clear everything. Let me see if this was Control U. Okay, so Control U clears everything that you've typed. If you type in something and you made a mistake, don't be forced to press enter. Press Control U. All right, so now bring this one back. Okay, see me, I lost all the changes I made here. If it gets all messed up, like press Control C. Or just go to the bottom anyway. Don't shoot there. You need that. Choke U. Okay, that's a nice challenge for me. All right, good. So it's gone. You can treat it like Word anyway. Are you doing it or you are not? Are you trying the operators? Or mute yourself. Otherwise, I'll just. Are you trying the operators?
Yes, I've tried it, but if I have to screenshot, then I have to either assemble it on my computer, I have to run the WhatsApp on the computer so that I can scan it and remember. I can screenshot it and
No, you don't have to screen. Just tell me if you are doing it. It doesn't. If you need to show it.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm you give me the answer. So I first of all did the 6 plus 2. Give me 8. I did 6 times in the bracket 3. The bracket with that one give me 18. So it works.
Okay. What about the one I have on the board? What's your you can you do this one too? Raise the power -1. What does that mean? What is that? Why is the answer correct?
One.
Let's look at the expression on the board on the right hand side.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Is it correct?
It's giving us minus 19.
Is it
So
correct?
I want to run it on my end.
No, wait, okay, you can run it. After running it, tell me. And Josephine, are you there? You are quiet too.
So
I'm
Josephine, you are
calling
quiet.
because my background is noisy. If I open the microphone, there will be too much noise.
You need to talk to me. Type it. Even if you cannot communicate with me, just tell me, type it and tell me whatever you are doing. Let me know it by typing into the WhatsApp or the chat area. I don't want you to be quiet because otherwise, if I feel you, I will not feel anything. I need to know you tried, and that is important to me. Let me see you trying. Now, is this correct? Is this expression correct? Is that what we expect it to be? To me, it's not correct. It's not correct. And I'm finding it very strange to see why it's giving us 19 6 times 4 minus 1.
So okay. Let me do this again. 6.
Okay, it's not correct to me. It seems to be multiplying the 6 by 3, then it's getting 18, but then how it's able to get 19? It means it's treating that symbol as something else. It's not correct. It's not. So you have to be very careful. When you write programs, you have to be very careful. Okay. Did you also get 19 for that expression?
Yes. So I'm on the third one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I'm expecting it to raise it to the power, but it's incorrect. We need to really figure out why that happens. Okay. Okay. Do you have a clean your left hand side where we're supposed to put in the editor? You have a clean editor on the left hand side.
I'm using the Python.
Are you using Pycharm or using Spyder?
I'm using Python 3.12.
I'm not talking about, so you are confusing it. So Python is a programming language. Spyder is a program IDE, integrated development environment. It's like a program that allows you to write Python. There are two different things. Pycharm is an IDE. Okay. So the IDE is a software that allows you to use the Python, which is a language. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So French is a language, but those who are speaking French, they may not necessarily be French. Are you with me now? The fact that you are speaking French in Ghana doesn't make you a French. And even the French people, they also learn it. If they don't learn it, they wouldn't know. So the language is there, but we are talking about the vehicle, through which you are actually expressing the language. So are you using Spyder? Are you using Spyder? Are you using Spyder? It's a yes or no. This is engineering department. It's yes or no.
No, what
Are
I'm
you
using
using
is
Spyder? You have to say yes or no. There's nothing more in between. Are you using Spyder? You can't talk to me. Should I? You said? You did
what
what?
I'm using is the same interface like the Spyder.
Is that what you've been told to use? So that you don't define a new class for us. Is that what you've been asked to do? You are doing your own thing. Hmm? Is that what is happening? Okay, so all of you share your screen. I want to see what you are doing over there. So I can know when to end the class and quickly go in and eat I'm eating food tonight. Let me see your screen, please, all of you. You can share your screen. I'm going to stop sharing. Share your screen. Josephine, Jordan, you can share your screen first. Josephine, you can share your screen. Any of you can share your screen. I'm not here to do demonstration to you. I'm here to work with you. You are supposed to learn this. I should be able to next semester tell people that you have learned this. If you haven't learned this, you don't pass. You're gonna fail. It's our we are now a university, and so we need to do things right. And I'm damn serious. Okay. No jokes. When the lecturer says you don't do it, when you finish school and take your certificate, then people are going to say this school is like this school is like that. Okay. So this is not what I wanted you to do. So stop sharing your screen. Just let me see your screen. Just let me see your screen. Yes, you can use this, but that's not the idea. I'm teaching you a particular thing. And so you are doing it another way. Stop sharing your screen. Just let me see your screen. Josephine, if I don't hear you, you are not part of this practical anymore. And if you are not part of this
Sir,
practical,
I'm
you
going
are
to
failed.
open the server
You are
now.
failed.
I'm joining
If you are
using
not
the laptop.
doing the practical, you are failed. We won't let you represent our department as someone who has gone through our program. Please be serious. Let me see your screen. I've asked you to share your screen. Share it now. I'm waiting for you. Because you guys, I was there on campus. You said you can't be there because I was like, I'm a human being. So let me allow you guys. We will not meet face to face. We couldn't do this. Now you're online. Kojoto. So now let's see how things go.
Mr. Frank, for me, I have it on my laptop, but
No, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. So let me just I want to see your screen. Whatever you're saying, if you cannot hear me, at least you can hear me. If you have issues, type it in the chat area. Tell me what you want to say. You don't need to say it. Type it into the chat area, or type it in the WhatsApp area. I'm waiting for your whatever you have to say. I want to see your screen. Anything that stops you, let me know. Okay, so you are trying to join with your laptop. So why didn't you say it all this while? It's so 4 o'clock now. You see, please, engineers don't do that. Engineers don't do that. A woman said Ghana says idea, but engineers in Ghana, maybe they behave that way, but you're not being trained for Ghana. You are being trained for America. You can't do this in the US or the UK. Long time ago, I said, you even said you are ready, isn't it? So then why are you now connecting your laptop? And what did you think we're going to do today? We are doing tutorials. If we don't teach you the tutorials to, the student will say, you didn't teach us anything. When you are being taught to, you run away. So now, where do you stand? So we are waiting for you. Join with your laptop. Time in the and then you are there, you're not joining with your laptop. Please, don't let this happen again. I don't like it when we are friends and then like you have to respect the relationship. We are friends. We are doing this together. Do your bit. If you know you are meeting me and you cannot do it, just at the beginning, I say, we are not ready for this. What will happen to you will happen to you. At the end of the day, I want you guys to be trained to a certain level. I don't want to be having this conversation while I'm supposed to be teaching you something important. And I'm there having this fight with you. Mm. So, Jonah, you have the Spyder. Why are you using something else and all that? What's the idea? What's the idea?
The reason is
Will you
that
see the variables? With the way you are doing it now, will you see the variables? You won't see them.
they should. They pop up. They are there. The variables are there.
Show me again. Let me see. Show me. If you're able to show me that you can see the variables, let me see. If you know what I'm talking about.
So please, if you look here, you can see the variables.
So where are the variables?
Please, I don't know whether can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. Where are the variables? I can see your black screen.
So where the cursor is, I don't know whether.
That means you don't know what the variables are. A variable is a convenient placeholder in memory. Are you okay? Where values that are being used by the running program are stored. They are only stored temporarily. So they are not hard-coded values. They are actually, whilst you're running the program, it's the computer is keeping, it's like the brain of the computer. Where is it? Here. There are no variables everything you type there are just values. They are not variables. Okay, so you won't see any variable. So you don't. This is the reason why you shouldn't be using what you are not being asked to use, because then you will not be able to learn. You are being taught unless you know it already. And I've told you guys that if you know it already, go and write the exam. The thing is that I will be asking questions on Python. So, and I'm not, honestly, I'll close this class in 30 minutes. I'll be gone. 30 minutes, I'll be gone. Because Josephine never joins with a laptop. Even though she said I'm joining the laptop, she never joins with a laptop. We've been sitting here waiting, wasting time. I'll fail you. When I fail you, then you know. Not yet. It's a time waste. You don't want to, you want to do it your own way there. Then you should do it your own way.
I had to also share screen. I want to stop mine so that's going to share. No funny.
Okay, so what I would say is that at this juncture, I'm not going to do demonstration. I want to see you working, practically doing it. All right. So, in fact, everything I've recorded here will not be shared with you because you didn't do what you were asked to do. So, and I haven't paused the video. I won't get time to cut the video. All right. It will not be shared with you. But of course, you have the PDF, so you can use the PDF. So what we do is that I take you to a page and I expect you to do it. So now you've tried this out. Go to the next page. I think you can try all of these out. Raise to the power. I think that the exponentiation is, we can use this one instead of the one that I was talking about. This one also works in Excel when we wrote the formulas. It also works in Visual Basic. Okay, Visual Basic. So every language, in some languages, when you do thumbs up,
Your screen.
are insulting the person, but in some languages, when you do thumbs up, it means you are applauding the person. You are saying that I support what you're saying. So let's use this one for explanation instead of, so 2 asterisks we do. Will you say something?
Yes, your screen is not showing.
So I was saying that you can do the exponentiation with 2 asterisks. Okay, instead of this inverted V like this. Okay. So but then this particular symbol on the laptop, which is use Shift F6 to get it. It applies when you use the Excel in Excel. Okay, when you do Excel. Remember the last time we did the Excel formulas? When you do this, it means you are squaring. Okay, remember that. So this applies in Excel, Visual Basic. Okay, Visual Basic for applications, etc. Okay. All right. So this is the explanation. Page 24 explains all what these operators are. Now remember that multiplication is not times like we do 2 times 2. If you go to exam, you go and write this 0. I'll give you 0, a proper 0. This is x, this is 2x2. In programming, You never type this for the computer to interpret it. You rather write 2 asterisk 2. All right, so if you go into the ID and you do 2x2, it shouldn't work, okay? And what does it tell you? It says invalid decimal literal, okay? So it's now beginning to look at it as some sort of, I don't know, hexadecimal, I don't know, something weird. So 2 star asterisk 2 star asterisk. That's 2 times 2 is 4, okay? Now, so the previous operation that was giving us the funny result. So you see, computers are strange. They still give you a result that you don't even want, okay? Now, this one should give us 2, I think so, okay? Now, later you can tell me why. Put 2 asterisks. Why did we get 2 here? Jonah, why did you get 2?
Now, so why did we get 2? It's because when you apply the formats, you would 3 times 3 minus 1 is 2. Then you multiply this.
So this is the kind of question you should be getting in the exams. You see that you are not getting it right. So let's look at it. We've been doing this for some time now. So let me explain to you what happened. Let me switch on my whiteboard. I think you don't get it. So let me explain to you again. So if someone gave you 6 times 4 minus 1 asterisk asterisk minus 1. We just explained that this symbol here means raised to the power. So 2 asterisk asterisk 2 actually means 2 squared. So this will give you 4. All right, so here is 6 times 3 raised to the power minus 1. Now, 3 raised to the power minus 1 is actually 3 inverse. Literally, it's like 1/3. So this is actually 6 times 1/3. And then 3 goes into 6 too. Is the reason why the answer is 2. All right, and so it gets it right. Okay. So basically that's that. We go back to so this is something that we observe here. The double equal sign, so it's saying equals. So equals is not assignment. So take note of that. Equals doesn't mean assignment. And division is this one. All right, great. But I would like you to also try 2, 3. This is not division. Okay, it's not going to work. Can you see that? I thought it would, but it doesn't. Because in some other languages, that also means that you want to do the modulus. Okay, 2 mod 3. Okay, 3 mod 2, whatever. Okay, because 2 mod 3 will give you 0. Anyway, modulus. Right. So this is not even hard. It's very easy. So let's move on. Page 25. So you can do comparison operators and do logical operators. You had a lot of questions when we were doing this, especially Josephine. Is this greater than this? Why is this one like this? Please, this is the time for you to try. So try it. Josephine, if you don't try it, then we wouldn't know. We won't have any justification for you not understanding. You done the theory, now practically try it. If you don't get a 2, then there's no hope. All right, so please try it. Go to page 25 and then try these expressions. Okay, try these expressions here. You will now understand the true, the or, and then all those things. So we didn't see ZOR. It's a question that someone should have asked. There's no ZOR here. Okay, so the question is that why don't we have ZOR in this one? Do we even need it? Understand that? But ZOR has been defined. Okay, so try the commands here. Put them in and tell me what you get.
So you said which one? All the.
I think you are not with that. Are you with us? I'm realizing that you are not with us. Are you with us or you are not with us? Be truthful so that we can spare you. Are you with us? Are you with us, Jonah?
Yes, please, I am.
So you are not asking me what I said you should do?
I was launching my spider. That's why.
But talk to me. So this is why the relationships are not working. You don't communicate properly. Tell me, if you are with a woman, you are married to the woman, talk to the woman, tell her how you feel. If you are not telling her, how will she know? So there's always a lot of fight. And the woman to the same thing. You'll just be there assuming that things will just work by itself. Woman starting this up.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Josephine.
So me too. My spider too is not working again. I don't know why. It has stopped working. So can I use the Pycharm?
Can you do what?
Can I use the Pycharm? My spider is not working
Yes, you can
again.
use a Pycharm. Use it. Use it. Oh,
Pycharm.
use it. Use it. It's okay.
No.
Feel free. So I just read that this symbol is actually a logical operator in Python. All right, so take note of that. You see, I've just done the ZOR. So that's ZOR. You just saw there. So this is true or false you are seeing there on the screen at the bottom line, bottom right. So please, let's feel free to learn anything you want to learn. I think that's what makes the world a beautiful place. Learn new things. I mean, the same old boring stuff doesn't work. So change and become a different person. So true or false, I never even knew that this is what it is. I just discovered it because it's a language anyway. So there are new words, new things, new keywords. So that inverted V thing is actually the ZOR. Take note of that. But not an arithmetic operator, as we thought. Rather, the exponential in Python is star star. Okay. Of course, the inverted V in Visual Basic it means exponential. So you should also know that. So please, we are here, page 25. Try these ones, okay? And then do a ZOR. Introduce a ZOR into it. And then soon I'll go to 26. So speed up. I want speed. There's no time.
Okay.
Okay, so that symbol in Greek is called lambda. It's actually a capital uppercase lambda. So this is uppercase lambda. And so the small letter lambda is this. So if you've been doing cartography, you'll be seeing these symbols. If everybody doing geometric, you'll be seeing these symbols. This is a capital letter of this one. All right. But this is actually on the computer. I'm using a German laptop, so I can see very interesting symbols like a U, umlaut with a U with these two dots on top. I can also see this one. Okay, it's like a Z. So, okay, so I can see interesting symbols on my laptop. I can also see that inverted thing here. Right, so, but this is Greek, this is German, this is German, that is Greek. So, but when we use computers, we need to understand the characters, okay, that have been, but it's not part of your exam. Don't worry about that. The most important thing is to know that you need two asterisks to create a raised to the power. Okay, let's go to page 26. In Python, you use this hash. Actually, everyone in Ghana knows hash, isn't it? When you are dialing a short code. But hash in Python means that the computer shouldn't read it. Okay, the interpreter shouldn't read it. All right. There's no need for it to execute that comment. It's just a comment. It's like a commentator during a football match. They only talk. They can be shouting as much as they can, but the ball will not enter the goal. The goal. All right. They don't kick the ball. What they say don't really matter. We only listen to them for the fun of it, getting all emotional. So the hash symbol is for commenting. It means that it will not be executed. Try it, but try it on the left-hand side. Go to the left-hand side, type print.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Please, my Pycharm is open and screenshot how it's looking on the page.
Your what is open where? I can't hear you. Speak up. I can't hear you.
Yeah. My Pycharm. I'm using
Uh-huh.
Pycharm now. I've screenshotted how it's looking onto to the page, to the WhatsApp page.
Just share your screen. There's no need to be taking screenshots and it's too inconveniencing. You cannot share your screen. Can you share your screen?
Yes, please, I can share, but WhatsApp is not responding
Share your
now.
screen so that we can carry on from there because I don't understand what you're saying. So just share your screen and tell me, point at the issues that you have. It's easier that way. Share it now.
Okay. Okay.
If your laptop, so your laptop is not connected to the what do you call it? Internet.
And
Is it connected to internet?
yes, please, it's connected. So please, you can add me now.
Right. I'm adding you. So when you use this, when you're ready, tell me. When you are joined, I think it's taking so long for you to join. But finally, I can see you are in now. So share your screen. You know how to do that?
Yes, please, I'm sharing.
Uh-huh. So you don't need this thing that you open right there. Um, let's see. Go up there, go to the menu and see. Let's see what is there. Menu. Go to the menu.
Please, this one.
I can't even see your case. Up, top left.
So I don't need this one.
No, the top left, the very top of your thing. Something looking like stripes, 4 stripes at the top. When you say top, go to the top. Don't be in the neck. Top is top.
Okay.
There, exactly. So create a new project. Let's see where you get to that. Yeah, go to create a new project. Okay, just create and let's see what you get. Create. Go down there. There's a button called create. Down. Go down there. Down. Okay. New window. New window. Oh, this no. Do this window. Do this new window. Okay, no, yeah. Error. This is Python interpreter is not selected. Please set up Python interpreter first. Okay, I think you haven't done that setup before. And that's going to be another way for us.
So is it this one?
Hold on, I have to actually get a Pycharm to work on mine. Then we can actually be on the same page. So for now, you just hold on. I'll just come back to you, okay?
Okay, please.
Just hold on. Just follow. Because now what you are doing is taking us to the very installation, which you are supposed to do 2 months ago. So let's go for it.
Please, can I share my screen?
Share your screen. Let me see what you're showing.
So this is what I've done. So I realized that the Spyder tool is case sensitive because the first false are typed on the line that has been underlined red. The instead of caps, I use small caps. So I realized an error. So I came back and I used the caps and then the answer came.
The true or false require that it's okay. So it's typed. So Python is a type language. That means that you can't put if you put capital Jon and you put small letter Jon, it will see them as 2 different things.
Oh, okay.
So when you put in these true or false, they have to be capital.
Okay.
That is why the not give you an error. So not false should be capital F.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you can do all of them again like that. Yeah.
So I did it again. And then it gave me.
Right. Have you tried greater than or equal to and all that?
Yeah, the greater than is what I did at the first. 4 is greater than 5. Then it said false. The answer was false. Then the second line to attach 6 is greater than 3. And 3 is greater than 7. And the answer is 2.
Have you done exponential? Have you tried exponential?
So
Have you tried the exponential?
no, please, I'll do that.
Okay. So just when I come back to you, I'm trying to set up so that we all do the same thing at the same time because whilst you are behind your computer, it's difficult for me to help you. Okay, so then I can also try the comment. Are you okay? And these are the variables. When we say variables, I was surprised I was saying numbers are variables. So the variables are here is the A that's the variable, not the equal sign, not the number one. A is a variable, B is a variable, and we are assigning a value of 2 to it. So this is an assignment operator, okay? All right. Whilst the double equal sign, I think we learned it not too long ago, that it means equals. So it's a comparison operator. It makes a difference. Okay, let's go back to the variables. So if someone says A double equal sign, he's saying that is A equal to B. Okay. When he writes A equal to B.
The front of screen.
Oh, sorry.
your screen.
Moment, I'm coming. I thought I was sharing my screen. Why is it not showing? Okay, so if someone writes A equal to B, and he writes A equal to B, there are two different stories being told. The first one is comparing the value. Okay, it's simply comparing the values. The second one is assigning the value. B is being given to A. The first one is saying that, are these two the same? Okay, here the question is that, is A equal to B? That's a question. Here he's saying give A to B to A. Okay, this one is saying that give. Let me just try to type something. Here is saying that is A the same equal to the same as B? It's a question. Down here, is saying give B to A. So now A will have a copy of B. Actually, it doesn't mean that B has been given to, so B has been destroyed. Okay. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so to appreciate it, I want you
Yes.
to type in the what is here on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, start typing some of the things there. A equal to A, B equal to, and see what happens. Now, this is where, Jonah, you have a problem. You see that you don't know what is inside A. Even though you're giving it to it, when it changes, you wouldn't know. Unless you actually, ask for it, you will never know what's inside it. But in our IDE, there is a place for it, this area here. All right. This area is where we see the values. Okay. So if I actually put in something like A equal to 1, you can see that at the top, there's an orange area that has been created. It's telling that the computer is thinking about a certain new arrival in the computer's memory. It's saying, welcome. This place is called A. What's sitting there? 1. What is it? It's an integer. Please listen to what I'm talking about. It's very, very key.
Yes, I think
yes. So that is basically it. You need to understand how it works. Once you understand how it works, so that's the difference between what you, Jonah, is using and what we are using. Are you okay? Especially with a Spyder.
what I'm using is the same thing. I'm using Spyder. It's the same
Are you
thing.
using Spyder now?
Yes. The screen I showed you is Spyder. The first one you look at is Spyder.
Okay, the first one you stop using it. Okay, great. Great. So now, so we understand variables that I've tried the A equal to B here. Try them out here.
Should I share my screen?
Do you understand what is happening? Are you also seeing the variables based on the top right, like that?
Yes, I can see them.
You can share your screen. Share your screen. Share your screen. Let me see what's there.
So that's it.
Right, that's good. So, but you don't have the B. You have A, you don't have B. Why? Because you haven't run it. So run it. Run that one. Enter. See that? Do you see what's happening now? So if you understand how it works, you will know. Now, even though you've typed B equals to E, the computer you didn't press enter. So when you press enter, you tell the computer to receive. It's like enter is a very important thing in computers. That key called enter. When you press it, you tell the computer, yes, you are saying go. All right. So take note of that. So why don't you try C equal to B? Just try that. Type C equal to B and press enter.
It's got to be
Yes. Press enter. Now, how many variables do you have at the top?
3.
What are the values of C and B? Right?
C and B is 2 and
So
3.
it's giving a copy of B to C. You see that?
Yes.
So it's not really, assignment doesn't necessarily mean that you lose the value. You simply give it, okay, you assign. So now we know that C has a value of B, right? And then we can now write expressions that uses all of these, A, B, C, D. So you can do, let me give you something to do. You can do A raised to the power 2. Do that, let's see. A raised to the power 2.
This is the power 2.
Yes.
I should enter. Should I enter, please?
But do you think that is correct? That you want to enter, but you just want to test the computer to see if it works properly. But is that correct? That expression you have, is it correct or not?
Power 2. I can. Should I enter?
Josephine, is it correct? Or is it not? This is what you have in your exam. I can promise you. And these are practical things, very practical. Why is the first one not right? Why is this one right?
So, just are you answering? Or you?
Yeah, I think it's exponent.
Why is the first one right, and why is it? Why was the first one going to give you an error? So put in the first one and press enter. And then now put in the one you just put in and press enter too. Press enter.
Then.
Okay, so you see that answer is giving you. You see, it's not correct, right? The computer is lying to you. You are thinking A to the power 2 means is what you've written. But if it's correct, A is what? What's the value of A?
The value of A is 1.
So 1 raised to the power 2 is what? 1.
But yes.
But you are getting something else. Is that also?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying the second one too. Okay. So the second one is correct. It's the next one.
Very good. So what I'm saying is that lambda, capital lambda, that is the inverted V. The Greek name is capital lambda. All right, uppercase lambda. Now, what it does is that it's actually a logical operator. It's not an arithmetic operator in Python, but in Visual Basic, it's actually an exponential. Are you with me on this?
Yes, you are with you.
What it means is that in Visual Basic, when you do the first command, you get it correct, you get 1. But in Python, when you do that, it's still giving you a funny answer. So the danger is that you can use this in a formula, you'll be getting it all wrong. It will be giving you answers, but the answers are wrong. This is a very dangerous thing. You wish it had given you just, something that was totally not correct. Okay? Are we on the same page? Are we on the same page?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now in Python, two asterisks, 2 stars means raised to the power. That's what we should now note. Are you okay? Go to the editor. So Jonah, go to the editor and write some code that write a equal to 1 in the editor. The editor is, where is the editor? Where is the editor?
Please, the editor is where we'll be entering the values. This platform is the editor.
So move your mouse, your cursor over there. Just shake it over there. Let me see where the editor is. That is the CLI. That's the command line interface. That's not the editor.
The smart editor is the one on the left.
You've been lying to me. Stop that.
The left.
You've been lying to me. Stop that.
Uh,
Stop sharing your screen.
Mr.
Stop sharing your screen. Let me show you something.
All right.
So this is what we talked about not too long ago. So that you can see that you are not following. Okay. All right. So please follow. If you miss one thing, it's disaster for you. So I hope you appreciate. Have you tried a comment? Try putting in, share your screen again. Just share your screen again. Quickly. Share your screen again. I want to see your screen.
So I'm also waiting for you.
Yes, I'm coming. I've installed it Pycharm, so I want to show you exactly because it's a little different. The interface is a little different. So unless I'm doing it with you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
So type in the editor now. Now you know where the editor is, right? So I have the Pycharm, but it's taking a while. It's doing some indexing. I want you to type into the editor. You're not doing that.
Yes. Okay. Please, what should we type?
So why are you not doing what I asked you to do?
Please, I was waiting for the instructions of that.
No, I said type into it. So type the things you've been typing here. Type it over there. So type something like A equal to 1, things like that, like that. Pycharm is doing this indexing, it's taking forever. But apparently, what you need to do is to run the, so just we will come back to you. So run the play button at the top, run it. You see there's a play button, something look like play. I don't know if today, like Gen Z's, people belonging to
The
Gen
green
Z
one, the green
generation.
one, the green one.
Okay, so so something happened. Look down there. You will see that in the command line, it's actually running your file. Don't move it. Oh, please don't do that. When you are being shown something, don't play with it. So that I can show you. If you move it, it spoils everything. Down there, you can see that the line is run file. You see this run file. Do you see run file there? Percentage run file. Can you see that?
It's in the wrong file.
In the CLI, in the command line.
Yes.
Now you know where the editor is, you know the variable explorer, you know where this command line is, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you see the there is this percentage run file.
Yes, I can see.
After that, you see that there's a file called temp.py.
Yes.
So it's telling you that it has run that file on the left-hand side and there's no result. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Can you see that? So it's running. And why? Why did it not get any result? And also after running it, you can see that your variables are reduced in number. Now you only have A and B. You don't have the C. Can you see that?
Yes, we have A and C, but we don't have.
You have A and is it B or C? You see there in the variables explorer.
The A and B.
A and what?
A and B.
Good. So it's not A and C.
Yes.
So now put in the command line, put in C equal to 1 or C equal to 3. Just put C equal to 3 by clicking on the prompt. C equal to 3 and then press enter. Just this time will never finish today because I see where we need to really run our file. Okay, so we come to Josephine. We're coming back to you very soon. And you can also be running the lines because for me, it's taking forever. But I've seen where you really need to be typing your commands.
Mr. Franz.
Yes.
Assign 3 to C, or we should C is equal to 3.
I said C equal to 3. I didn't say compared to C and 3. I said C equal to 3.
C.
So now you have ABCs. Now run the file again. On the left-hand side, run it again. So go and play again. You are playing. That means you are running the file.
Yeah.
I
have.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. So now it still has a C in memory. Okay. So that means you clear the memory. So literally you are looking at the memory on top, right? Okay. Type in a new thing in the file area, not the command line, in the file. Type in print.
Print an editor.
At the next line, so create some space down there. Press enter. Press enter. Press enter.
Enter, okay.
Press enter again. Now type print.
Yes, I have.
Right, and then now let's see the result of that.
So I should run it.
No, so print, do print, open brackets, A, close brackets.
A. A.
And then run it when you're done. And go and look at the command line.
Okay. It's giving me 1.
Very good. So that's what's really going to happen. You write your code in that file, and then the result appears on the right-hand side or in the memory, computer's memory. Okay. Or the result is shown there at the top. Sometimes you can actually have an image. You can see an image there. It's not only always that you see, and an image is also a variable. Don't forget that. binary large objects. Normally, that's what we call it when you store these images. But an image is an image anyway. Now, type another line and then put print, open brackets, then do double quotation. So this time, instead of the A, put hello world, but in double quotation.
Hello world.
Okay, so now run this. Okay, now very good. You got it. You already run it. So you wait for me to say run, cry. You already run it. Good. So let's go to page 33 and try some of the things there. Page 33. Josie, I'm coming, okay? Just wait for me.
Page 33. Page 33. So please, should I use the editor?
I said go to page 33 in your document, not on the editor.
Yes, I'm there.
So try the things there. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, you don't get it.
I get it.
Just go there. You see that there are things on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to understand, you can read what is on left-hand side. So everything on the right-hand side is for you to do. So Pycharm has its own, Josephine, Pycharm has its own limitations. It's not as user-friendly as this one. I can see terminal. So let's see your screen. Let's see your screen. Josephine, now let's see your screen.
Okay.
Jonah, you can stop sharing your screen. Josephine, let's see your screen.
Okay. Okay, please. I'm about to show.
Next time when you are joining online class, go to a quieter place, okay?
Okay, sir.
Because I'm at a quieter place. You can imagine I'm at Medina Market talking to you right now. How would you feel? Hmm? Okay, so you see those buttons at the bottom left. There are these buttons at the bottom left.
Sir, please, I'm here.
So now you don't have any file, okay? And so oh, you see that venv. There's venv in the left panel. Venv. Yes, pull it. So you open it up. Can you see there's an arrow pointing to it? Click that small arrow. Small arrow there on the left of venv. I think your laptop is very slow or something like that. Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear
please.
me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Open that. Yeah, click that small button on the left hand side. Yes. Are you there?
Yes, please. I've clicked on it.
Did it open up? It should open up, shouldn't it? Click that small button. Click it. Okay. So you don't have any file, any script written yet. Okay, so what you want to
Okay.
do, right click on the venv and then choose Python file. Create, so new Python file, new Python file. New Python file. The very first one, new Python file, new and then Python file. Great. So new Python file, give it a name, give it temp, type TMP.
Stefan, please, just 2 seconds. I want to pee and then something.
Yo, no problem. TMP, MMP, TEMP. Temporary. So if you are following, you realize that this file is called temp. So enter, press enter.
So I should click enter.
Say again.
Should I click enter?
That's what I'm saying. Press enter. Have you done that? So that is your file. Are you okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, now go to the bottom left of your screen. You see bottom left. You will see these buttons vertically arranged on the bottom left.
Okay.
Now go up a little bit. You see on the left, up, those buttons, and go to the very first one. Okay.
So please, should I click on it?
Click on it, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now see, so that opens your Python console. Are you okay?
Yes, please.
Now with this Python console, you want to actually see a prompt, but at this you don't see a prompt. So what you do is that we are going to interact with it. That's the Python console. Can you see the prompt there?
Thank you.
Yes,
You see
please.
the way the cursor is blinking, that's where you type all those things that Jonah typed.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
try A equal to 1. Type it. A equal to 1. Then you press enter. Right, on the right hand side, can you see that there's A and 1? Can you see that? And can you see that where your cursor is now? Can you see that?
Yes, please.
It's the same as Jonah's window, the one that is at the top, the orange one.
Okay.
So now your file is there. Now you can write something in your file, in your editor. So your editor is at the top, the temp py. You got it? Can you see that you can actually write?
So at which place? The same
Hold
place.
on a second. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just give me a moment.
Please, I can hear you.
The thing with so now I've explained to you the 4 corners of your page you should be looking at.
Okay.
So feel free now. If you understand it, if you don't understand, let me explain to you again till you understand it. Then once you understand it, when you leave you understand everything. That's the secret to
Okay.
teaching. Me, the way I was taught growing up, I never understood a lot of things because the person who taught me never explained to me. Now I'm explaining to you. So you, if you listen on your own, we can close the class right now. All of you be okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Including Jonah, please. So I've shown you, what have I talked about right now? Repeat it to me. I said, how does your screen compare with Jonah's one?
So you said I will first open a new project. Then I right click.
On the venv.
Then
Now the verb actually stands for virtual environment. We won't talk about it in this class. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Right. So you created a file, a Python file.
Yeah.
Janos.
Yeah.
Carry on, speak. Wrap me.
So I will create a Python file.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then
In the
I
Python
will click
console.
on the Python console.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is where I will start my
Mm-hmm. And then when you press
project.
that, what happened? You realize that the variable has been stored in the computer's memory on the right-hand side, isn't it?
Yes, please.
So that's the variable explorer. And now on the top, you also see your editor, isn't it? The temp on the right, come to the right. Top right, right there. So that's your edit. Click inside it. So you see that that's your editor. You got it.
Yes, please.
Your next one is to the left. Did you get the whole thing?
Yes, please.
Yours is to the right. Mm-hmm. Your console is to the left. Your next console is to the right.
Okay.
Your variable explorer is the bottom right. His explorer is the top right. You see the way yours is a little different, but it's the same thing. You get it?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
see the play button? Show me the play button. That runs the file right there.
This is
Perfect. So now go to the Python console at the bottom left and start doing things like b equal to 2 and then do a plus b. So do b equal to 2, press enter. Now do a plus b, press enter. Escape, press escape on your laptop. Anytime you see something popping up, he didn't call it, press escape. Now, plus B, A plus B, so more laptop, type it in, and a cover A plus B. Enter. Okay, you see that it's behaving like the next one now. Can you see that?
yes, please.
So now go to the PDF, and then go to page 28, okay? Because you are behind, so go to page 28. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Go there. Jonah,
Yes,
where are you? What are you doing?
I'm here. So I'm following. So what I did was I entered the values you asked me to enter on screen.
Have you learned something whilst you were doing that?
I was following you.
I'm on page 28.
Okay, great. So you are cool with page 28, Jonah.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm cool with it. I did.
Okay. So when we did A equal to B, so those are things that we've already done. In fact, page 28, we've done all of that. Josephine,
Yes, sir.
are you happy with what we've done so far?
Yes, sir.
Are you at page 28?
Very.
You are there. Are you there?
Yes, please. I'm here, sir.
Wait. 29. Let's go to page 29. Nobody should blink. If you go and you tell me, please, it's very frustrating if you don't follow what I'm doing. So we need to read page 29. Read it very well. Read it again and again. It's the main thing with programming.
Okay.
Variables are everything. Variables refer to a value stored in memory and are created when first assigned. So you have to assign a value to a variable. So the value itself is inside the variable. So the variable is a container. All right. Example is the A and the B and the C. All right. Also synonymous with in algebra, we have variables. Okay, we have constants and we have variables. It's the same thing. Then assignment. Okay, I think now you understand assignment. Let's go to page 30.
So,
Yes, ask the question, ask the question.
should I stop sharing my screen or I should continue?
I want you to work. So whether you share your screen, we'll ask you to stop it, but be working. So share your screen so that we can see you working, whether you are working or not. So do it. Okay. Since you typed in A plus, we haven't tried anything, Josephine. Oh, yes, sir. It doesn't help. Oh. Try, baby. See what to this. Obi ancho. Try
Okay.
something funny and get an error, and then we help. That's how you learn. You make mistakes. It's not rocket science. Oh. The only problem is that you are not prepared for the class. Apart from that, I'm a very patient person, but once people don't show that they are interested, I'm a very emotional person I am. So please, let's avoid this the near future because we meet again. Because I'm only baby, and I'm not FFF. Me ma between was sisi, I'm a crab SEO. And yet you don't value it. Okay, anyway, let's go to page 32. 32. So 32, the reason we are skipping some of them is that others say here be it's not very important, or we know it already. So page 32, you can see that it explains when you write x equal to s plus y, which you can't write that in math, but you can write that in programming. Are you with me? Add the value of y to x, then you assign it to x. In fact, that's what you see there. So please, you can refer to it. You can try it out. Okay. So you can actually do a equal to a plus 1. You can do x equal to x plus 1. You can write a equal to b minus c. All right.
Okay.
Things like that. So create a new variable called c. Josephine, that's what you have to do. Create a new variable called c. So you can do c equal to a minus b. You can't do a minus b equal to c because c hasn't been created. You get an error. Because we do a right hand to left hand assignment in programming. We always do what? Right hand to left hand assignment in programming. So you can't do a minus b equal to c. You can do c equal to a minus b.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sir.
Try it. C equal to a minus b. Just put it in. And it will not explode. Enter. And you have to have it. Now press C. Now type C and press enter. Type C. Okay, go 0. Okay, is that answer correct? Why is it 0? Explain to me, Josephine. Why is it 0?
Because A is 1 and B is
Why
2.
is C 0? Because go ahead. Why is C 0? Don't be going back fast like that. Go slowly. I didn't know we don't understand it. So go slowly. Why is C 0? Don't be flipping fast. Just be the computer now, programming now, you know. You don't have to go too fast than you can appreciate. So C is 0. Type in C, press enter. You did that, you got 0. I say explain, then you flip the whole thing and it disappear. You just type C and press enter. You will get the same answer again. Because C is already giving you 0 anyway. Why did we get 0? Because we didn't assign C to 0. I'm talking to you. Listen, it's not all the time you have to click. Josephine, discipline yourself. Why do we have C to be 0? Just look at it and tell me. I want to hear. Why is C 0? Why did we get C to be 0?
So I think it's error.
Because what? Open up. I can't hear. Is that what?
I think it's error because
It's not an error. It's not an
C,
error.
okay.
You put in C equal to A minus B at the top. Look at it. It is on your computer. Look at it. C equal to A minus B on top, the top 3 lines at the top. And then when you put that, you told the computer, go and pick the value of A. Subtract B from it. The value of A is already 2. The value of B, you have given it 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. That's why it goes 0. It's not an error.
Okay.
So please, that's programming for you. You need to look at it. You have to be faithful and honest about it. Otherwise, programming is nothing. And yet, but all you need to do is to be real with yourself. When we say assignment, what is an assignment? Assignment means you are giving a value, passing one value to another thing. And you did it at the top. You did A equal to B and you press enter. That means you told the computer, take 2, give it to C, take 2, give it to B, take 2, give it to A, and then it's recorded it on the right hand side. You can see that. And now when I ask you why is C 0, you type this C equal to A minus B. You don't even want to even look at the CSR, they are just from there, you will not understand it. You feel it, you feel the course. Try to appreciate what is happening. You can't just take it on the surface. Okay. It's not difficult, but you can make it difficult for yourself by just ignoring everything we are talking about. All right, so we are at page 32. Let's go to page 33. On page 33, when you do one line, then you skip it. Okay, then you go to the other line. So do A equal to 1.0, C equal to hello, and then do type B. Oh no, in that case, you do type C. Okay. I'll share my screen at this stage. But I only want Josephine I realize Josephine is not doing it. That's why I put you on the spot. That we see what you are doing. Josephine, are you on the PDF now?
I am.
So go to page 33. You see some commands there. Execute them. Everything you see on page 33 is been written in the Python, the Spyder style. But in Pycharm, you see these 3 arrows, right arrows pointing to the right. Arrows, there are 3 arrows that are pointing to the right. Okay, before a command, but for you, that is the same as for Jonas one. The Jonas one, you see in, then you have open bracket, then you have a number, then you have a semicolon, then the command follows. Okay, right. So very good. I like what you are doing, Josephine. Do that.
So should I write C equals hello or C, then I
Yeah,
don't.
do about 3 of them. Do about 3. Don't do all of them. Do about 3.
So please, I want to know how I will write the hello.
As you see it, it's like typing from a book. I don't miss anything. Just make sure it's exactly what you see there. Like your laptop cannot type.
So it's typing.
Yeah. So I wonder why you are asking that. It's just typing. Programming, when we program, we type. That's all. Just that you have to be meticulous. In other words, don't be making mistakes in the typing. There's a single quotation, but if you put 2 double quotation, it works. So you just leave it like that. If it doesn't work, you make a single quotation. But what have you left out? Tell me yourself. What have you left out so far?
Exclamation mark.
Why did you leave out the equal sign?
Uh,
Or you put underscore? So that is what programming is. It's instructions and being obedient to and being very, very, very attentive. That is what programming is all about. Anybody who has these qualities, they will be able to write a program. Being disciplined, okay, and being meticulous, being able to repeat, press enter. Every time you put these things, you press enter. Good. So you can see, always watch on the right hand side. You see that it's gone into the computer. Can you see that?
Yes, please.
Try the type command, that line with type, and do type. But this time, do C, type C. And you see what you get. So do the type C, the last command there. Okay, so here, what do you see? It's telling you that the C contains a string. That's what you are seeing there. You see the class str there, right?
Yes, please.
It's telling you that C contains a string. So remember, we talk about data types. So if you want to know the data type, the function you use is type. All right. So now don't type float. I don't know why you are typing float. Are you going to the next page?
Okay.
Okay, so that is how it works. Variables and then the value stored inside it. And then functions. So you have used the type function. There are so many functions. Okay, so many functions. So let's go straight and look at something more engineering. Okay, something more engineering. It means we can write any expression. Now we know all the operations. All right, so let's do, let's look for sine. I'll give you all 5 minutes. You can Google it, look for how to find the sine of an angle in Python. So you can just Google it and then implement it. Jonah, can you hear me? Jonah, are you
Yes,
there?
yes, please.
I want you to look for the sine function, how to implement it in Python, and then use it for me to see. Is that fine?
The sign,
The sine of an angle, sine or cosine of an angle. So there are so many functions that are used. There are string functions, there are trigonometric functions. So I want you to find out how Python handles the sine of an angle. Look at it from Google.
yes, I think it's it is math dot sign. They bring the double dot.
Okay, try it and let's see. So then you give it the value. So Josephine, do you understand that? Have you found that? So you can look in the, Josephine, are you there?
Yes, please.
There are
I'm
only
here.
two of you, so that's why I'm being a bit hard on you. The thing is that otherwise you'll be totally, it won't be fair on you. So
Yeah, I'm checking it.
I'm typing it in the chat section. Look for math. It's not S, there's no S, it's just math without an S. Is that okay? Math without an S.
Yes, please.
Math.sign, then 60. See whether you get 0.866. So you can do it in the console or you can do it in the script. But I think it's not going to work in the console. And let's see if it works also. If it doesn't work, I'll explain to you why. And that will be a good example.
Doesn't work in
It doesn't work in the editor as well, right?
the editor. I'm yet to try it.
Try it in the editor. It probably will not work. It won't work. And I'll explain to you why.
It has even the line is marked with so
No, I'll explain to you why that happens. What is pi anyway? What is pi? Pi is what? 2 pi is 360, isn't it? In radians. And then pi is 180, isn't it? All right. So this is, let me share my screen. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, you even stop sharing your screen already. Just I didn't say you can stop sharing your screen already. You stop sharing. No problem. Okay, so you can see that there are these import statements that allow you to bring in the whole math object. Okay. So when you use that, then you can actually call that object. Are you okay? I don't know. I hope I'm getting this right. But obviously sine 0 is 0, isn't it? Cos 90 is what? Cos 90 is rather 0. Sine 90 should give us, sine 0 should give us 1. Is that right? Sine 0 is cos 90. Okay, so it's 0. Okay, right. And then pi divided by 2. Let's see if you can actually write pi here. Like so. Pi as a function. Okay, 3, 4, pi on 2. I will not write the value of 3, 4 divided by 2. Okay, there's an error. Okay, one bracket is missing. Yeah. Pi divided by 2 is 90. Sine 90. What's sine 90? Okay, so we need to really figure out a way to get it in radians. It takes the radians. Okay. Or another easy way to do it is let's just go to Google and find out exactly how we do it in Python. So Python sine. Okay, you can go to W3 Schools, a website. You can learn more from there. Okay, so you import the math library. Okay, so import it. It contains a lot of objects. So object-oriented programming. And then you can do, okay, so this is how you get pi. Okay, so you can actually do this. You can just copy this and then put it into the code. Okay, so this will make it easier. I was trying to write the value of pi already. So when you run this, then sine 90 is 1 then. Sine 90, pi divided by 2. Okay. Sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. Sine 30 is the same as cos 60. I hope you know this kind of thing with trigonometry. Any two angles, when you add them and they are complementary and then you get 90, when you find a sine, it's the same as the cos of the complementary angle. Okay. So this is how you get pi, the value of pi. You can divide that by 2. This is how you get a sine. So you can do cos here. So when you run this, then again, then you are getting, this is supposed to be 0. Are you okay? This is actually 0. is so many zeros. All right. Raised to the power minus 17 means 17 zeros, but it's supposed to be purely zero. All right. So this is how it works. You can actually do a lot with it. A equal to so if you do this 2,4, then what is A? Let's run this. So now A is called a tuple. Okay. But we are not really dealing with tuples here. B equal to, if we do an actual square bracket, 2, 3, 4. B is a list. Are you okay? So the list is more like an array. Are you okay? It's like an array, and the top one is a tuple. We are not really interested in the tuple, so we can comment it out by putting a hash. Are you okay? So type after me what I'm doing. If you are following it, don't just look at it. Just put in a few numbers in square brackets and assign it to a variable like that. You can give it any name. All right. Then we can do print. Let's see if we can easily get the first value of P. Okay, so let's run that. Okay, so now this brings us the first value of in the list. Okay, in the array. So list is the same as the concept of array. So list in Python is synonymous with what? An array in, say, Visual Basic. Okay, let me see your screen. Jonah, let me see your screen.
Yes, please, I'm still typing my.
I said I want to see your screen. It's an instruction.
Okay.
So I'm your instructor. You always forget.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So what I want you to do is what you do for me. All right. So you're trying something. I can see your math function is not working because you haven't imported the math library. Okay? Type at the very top, type import math.
Yeah.
At the very top. At the very top of your code. No, in your code. We are inside your code. Don't go outside your code.
Okay.
In your code pane, at the very top, on top of the line A equal to 1, create some space there. Like as if you are writing a love letter, but no, go below that one. I said on top of A equal to 1. So right there, create a percent, very good. Type import math. Import. I've put it in the chat area for you to see what I'm talking about. Josephine, are you following? Look in the chat area, I've put it there. What I want you to type. Import math.
Yeah, okay. Import math.
Josephine, are you there? Josephine, are you there? This video there, I wanted to show it on YouTube. I want. Josephine has spoiled everything.
We beg you.
He spoiled everything. No. This shouldn't go out. Ish.
So what did I do?
Because I called you like 15 times.
I've
A video we are
responded.
making for
I've
YouTube.
responded.
You are what typing? So because you are typing, when I call you, won't respond. I'm disturbing you, eh? Okay, so let's
The
carry on.
network.
Now
I've been responding. I'm doing what you said.
the math will work now. Don't worry about it. I'm just too caring. I think that's what the problem is. So now,
Should I enter, please?
the math objects will now work. So you see that the last line is wrong, but the last but one line is correct. So you don't get any error there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's finding the sign. You need to put in the angle in radians. Okay, so you need to find a way to convert to radians. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So that you can put in 60 and things like that. So let's find out how to convert an angle to radians. You multiply it by 180 divided by pi. Okay.
Okay. You multiply
the number by 180 divided by pi.
180. The number by 180.
Divided by pi. I'll show you. So it's all up to you to figure it out.
You said the number, we have to multiply the number by
180.
Divided by.
So I'll show you what I mean. So this info science, so stop sharing your screen. I'll show you how to do this. Info science, the idea is for you as a surveyor, a geomatic engineer, to be able to appreciate how to use computers to solve geomatic problems. All right. So if you wanted to this, but of course, converting degrees to radians is not even a geometric problem. It's a math problem. Okay. So this is how it works. It starts with this 2 pi. Everyone should know that 2 pi is 360. Okay. And of course, pi then is 180. It's half of that. Okay. All right. So whichever angle that we really want to convert, all right, we don't have an idea what it is. But we know that it's a proportion of that angle. So if 180 is, if 2 pi is 360, for example, and you wanted to find what is 90, okay, it's just a proportion of the angle that of the total angle of 360. Okay, because the angles are like simply if you drew a circle, okay, so if this is 180 on a straight line, the whole thing is 2 pi. Okay, so do some like a proportion of, okay, so 60 out of say 180, okay, and then a proportion of that is pi, okay, or 60 divided by 180 or 360. 360. What proportion of that okay is 2 pi? It's the same thing as this one. So you will now end up with something like you are really multiplying 60 by pi divided by 180. Okay, so it's not 180 divided by pi. Okay, so if you really want to get it right, this is how it works. Okay, now, so if you are in the program and you are writing this, then what you want to do is to do equal to, so if you wanted the value, anc, okay, so let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. So we want the variable to store this in radians. So anc in radians. So anc rad. So anc rad is a variable that stores the angle in radians. So it makes sense. The variable makes sense. It's equal to whatever value stores the angle in degrees. So anc degree underscore dig. Then multiplied by, so here, see that I'm using asterisk. Open bracket, pi is obtained by math.pi. You put it nicely into a bracket. Then you want to divide this by 180. Close this bracket. If you write this, okay, you would have converted any value which contain any value in the anc underscore deg. Let's assume if it's 60, then ANRAD will now be the angle, so 60 in radians. Then we can find the sine of that. Okay, so sine 60 can then be expressed easily by simply using the radian value, not the degree value. Because when we do math dot sine, the angle here should be in radians. Okay, so we can now put ANRAD here equal to, now this will be the sine of the angle. All right, but remember that practically we want to multiply this by, say, delta E or something like that. Remember that when we try to do the change in things, try to compute, say the tan or whatever it is. Okay, so that's where we are getting to. Right, but ignore this for now. All right, I want you to implement this in your Python console. Share your screen. All right, let me just paste this somewhere for you. All right, I put it in WhatsApp so that you can look at it. And so it's in WhatsApp. Look at it, type it into your code, and tell me the value, whether you're able to get a sign. So in fact, the sign will be obtained in a value, let's call it sign. Sign underscore ang, something like that. Okay. Do you understand this? Can you do it? You are only typing on. Okay. Is this clear to you? We are almost ending the class, so follow. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Where have you been? Hey, answer me. Are you there? Josephine, I just mark said Josephine. So Josephine, if
Yeah.
that's what you want me to relate to you, I'll relate with you like that. I'm used to it anyway. But I think it's not nice if people are nice with you and they don't show you anything. It's better if people are a bit harsh and they are helping you. You need to get your money back. You go to CAF, you do geomatic, you never heard about Python. You never interacted with Python. What about CAF? That's the reason I'm doing this. It's because I care. It's not because I really want to teach you. I don't get anything. Are you okay? All right. So the time is 5:35. Do this one and then let's see if we can close the class. Do you follow? Can you do it?
Yes. Yes, please. We are doing it.
Okay, so good. Do it for me.
A little in the handle, the second line, the one we have to type. The bracket, is it math.py? I can't
Yes.
see clear.
Yes, it's math.py.
Okay.
Because that's how you get the value pi.
Okay.
Pi r squared. That pi, that's how you get it. You can't just get that value, correct the precise value of it until you call it by this function. Otherwise, you'll be just doing 0.34. See, I was trying to do it manually. It wasn't, I was only doing that, but it's not the ideal thing. You need to call the exact value. Okay?
Okay.
So give it a try. Let me see. Give it a try.
Sing
Hello.
understood. Oh,
I can't hear you. Are you talking to me?
yes, please. Just the last line is
Hello,
C
sir.
underscore. Right?
The last time has done what?
I can't see the spelling very well.
Okay, hold it. The last line is sine underscore angles. So it's the sine of the angle. It's now stored. So math dot sign.
Let's see.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Let's go right. See the way I'm naming my variables. So I'm not using A, B, C, D. I'm not using variables that make sense to what I'm doing. I'm doing angles, conversions. Okay. Angle conversions. Wait. I think we can close after this. All right. The rest is now up to you.
Should I run it?
If you've done all of it, share your screen. I'll stop sharing. So share your screen. Let me see what you've done first. You shouldn't get any errors. Okay. You shouldn't see any red things. If it's red, if you run it right, it won't work. So there's no need. So you have one red. So check what is wrong with that.
That one, it wasn't part of the line.
So comment it. Put a hash. Don't delete it.
Okay.
Hash on the left-hand side of it. On the far left of that mat, put hash.
Hash. So hash is used for comment.
Do it, yes. We've learned that. I don't know where you were. You keep lying to me. You know. You always been here. So comment the print, that print one, that I want to out because it's not correct. You didn't type it well. Good. Now there's still an error in this one. Put your cursor on the red thing and let it tell you what it is. It says undefined name math. So, but you have imported math. Are you using capital M? Use small m.
Yes.
So it's case sensitive. The whole Python thing is case sensitive. So take note of it.
Okay.
All right. So now it's correct. Run it and let's see what you get. Now you have to print it. If you don't print it, you have to look at the values at the top. Okay. But I would like you to print the sign ang variable. So print open bracket sign ang open bracket sign ang. As you type, it has what we call the IntelliSense. So press tab. It will fill the whole thing for you. Good. And then now, or you can select it as you did. Now you can run it. Run it. Let's see what we get. Okay. Now your sign, you're using capital S. So that is also not accepted. Don't be using these capitals. You like using capitals. Small letter S. Run it again. Okay. Right. So if you've done some physics before, that's the sin 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's sin 60. And if you want, you can now change the value of 60 to 90 and run it and run the whole thing. The value of 60, change it to 90. Run it. Sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. So you can be trying all of this. It will work. So when you present your user interface, when you want to sell the program, the user will not see all of this. You will see something beautiful. And then you can now, they will be very happy, but they will not be seeing the code. All right. This is all I can do for you in terms of Python. The rest is for you to keep reading. It's up to you to keep reading. All right. I don't think I haven't talked about, the only thing that I haven't talked about is how the other things work, like repetition and condition, if then else. Okay, so maybe let's quickly go to that page. Let's run one if then else statement. Go to page.
Hello.
44. Go to page 44. So on page 44, you see that.
Hello.
Yes, are you talking to her? You have to speak out to just from this voice, the way I'm shouting in my house. You are talking very romantically. Anyway, but it's okay. Don't shout. You don't have to shout. Okay. But just that I couldn't hear you. I could hear someone saying very small voice. Hello, hello. Are you talking to us, Josephine?
Yes, please.
Okay, how can I help?
Yes.
I cannot
Please,
hear
can you
you.
hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so when you access to
right? I did it, but mine is not showing. I've typed the
Okay, so
sign
share your
and
screen,
it
share your
was marked.
screen, share your screen quickly. Share your screen. You know, you can stop sharing your screen, but you can type that, you can type all of those things and you appreciate the conditional statement. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Yes, just type that. I will come back to you. I'll come back.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is what I've been getting.
Okay, so for you, what did you try to do the import? All the
Yes,
things
please.
you are typing there, you should have typed it in the editor. That's the problem with what you're doing.
Okay.
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 No, that what you are not doing is that just you are not getting to the spirit of what we are doing. There's the file where the editor itself is the file, is the Python file. The command line is saying that you can command everything that computers are doing. You can write it as single statements. That's what the command line is. Just like in AutoCAD, we can type a command and it will do it. That's what the command line is for. Then the bottom one, it shows you what a computer's memory is, brain. Are you okay?
Okay.
What is keeping there? Currently, it's storing 1, 3, hello. Now, what we're doing with Jonas 1, Spyder, you should have been in the top right. And when I was telling you earlier, you didn't even take note. Take a pen and paper. When I speak, you write it. When your teacher speak, you write. It helps. Any meeting you go for, write. It makes your life easy. You're not doing that. So you don't remember that we are writing in the Explorer, the editor. So you should be typing into the editor. What you do now is that go and copy all the commands there and paste them into the editor. In subsequent, arrange them in lines. Okay. Don't put them all together as one straight logo line. So after you've written import math, press enter. Okay. Because I also see that you cleaned up. Okay, we haven't written any code anyway. So now go to the bottom where you've typed the stuff, drag it to copy it, and then paste it into the editor. Then press enter. Go and pick the next one. Okay, are these the only two things you did? And why is it gone? Undo, just do undo it to come back. Undo. Control Z. Now, are these the only things you typed?
Yes, please.
Great. Now, go to the WhatsApp again and look at the image very well, if that is what I really put there. So you see that the math you did math.cost, math, pi, and all of that. When you have an expression sitting all by itself like this, run it and see what happens. Run it. Run it. Just look for run. The play button up the top, not there. Otherwise, you will confuse yourself. And also expand that view. I've told you that everything you are doing in the tutorial, don't be doing it. If you just do one thing and you don't do it well, it messes it up. Look for the play button at the top. I've already explained to you that when you and Jonah, your screens are the same, just that things have switched around. I'll show you the play button. Now you're going to the bottom. Okay, great. So now you have errors. Don't you have errors?
Yes, please.
So look at it. You are telling the computer to do the sign of ANGRAD, but ANGRAD, it doesn't exist. Okay?
Okay.
And ANGRAD is already there. Which one are you typing now? The one I sent on WhatsApp, or which one are you doing?
Yes, so the image that you sent, that is what I
These are all
Look
things we
and
did,
type.
we did earlier, but I think you didn't really follow it. So you know what? Delete one line already. Delete that line, that last line, delete it. And don't you see when you click there, you see that red thing there. You are telling the
Yes.
computer to do something. So don't be clicking anywhere. We have to be careful. Be careful where you click. So now you have only one line. Okay, so now run it and let's see. Okay, so you got nothing, isn't it?
Yes, please.
All right. But we got something. So for you, let me see, hold it. Do print, put it in print, and let's see what you get. Put it in print. So start that line with the print statement and open a bracket and then let it all go, everything there on that line, go into the open and close of that print statement. Open brackets, copy that thing and cut it. Cut that top line and put it into the bracket that you have.
Then this one.
Yes. Open that, copy that line, cut it and place it there. Did you cut or copy?
So I copied.
So comment it out. Put a hash in front of it. Of that line. No, not this line, that line, that line. In front. In front means left. Okay. We are reading from left to right. So there, put a hash. Put a hash. You don't have hash on your laptop.
So I'm looking for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I found it.
You know where the hash is on your phone, but you don't know where the hash is on your computer. Can you
I've
imagine?
seen it.
I know, I'm just teasing you. I like teasing people. You haven't realized that. Okay, so put a hash there. Now run it again. Let's see. Okay, that's
Hello. Oh. Hello, sir. Mr. Jonathan.
Lady Josephine.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
okay. You see that red thing, wriggly thing there? Can you see it?
Yes, please.
It means there's an error. Put your thing there and find out what is happening there. Put it slowly there. Gently place your cursor on it. It may just tell you that there's a problem. What is he saying? Close.
All.
Check your brackets. Your bracket is not closing. Check it. Check the
Okay.
bracket. Mhm. Is it now okay? No, try removing. Okay, expect put it there. It's not expecting a semicolon, is it? Okay, put a semicolon. Let me see. I don't expect you to ask for a semicolon. No, it's not a semi. No. Don't do that. I think your brackets, there's a problem with it. Cause this that close. The math.
Okay.
Check your brackets. The brackets, one of them is not correct. Remove the first one. Let me see. The first bracket. Remove the first bracket. Remove the very first bracket. This close that. Yeah, right there. At the right side. Put one more bracket at the right side. Put one more bracket of the bracket of that on the off. So to end very
This
fast.
one.
Yes, isn't it? Run
Yes.
it. So the question for you, Josephine, will be what in the exam well or not? Do you understand what I'm saying? Network is now the worst network ever. Josephine,
Yes, sir.
can you see the answer down there? 6.123 minus 70. How do you see it down there?
Hello.
Can you see the answer down there?
Yes, please. I can see it.
What is the answer? Can you hear me? Jonah, can
Sir,
you hear
your
me?
line keep on breaking, so I can barely hear you.
Okay. Great. Josephine, what's the answer? Tell me.
Sir, I got 0.
No, not 0. It's the 6 point something under. So no,
6.1232339.
yes, and
9.
not the process finish with exit code. An exit code is not the answer. The answer is what you see
Okay.
as. Great. That's Pycharm for you. Spyder is not like that. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So now you see that your Pycharm is working fine. Now
Yes,
what you have
please.
to do is to type the things that are in the WhatsApp I've sent to the WhatsApp. Type all of that properly without the red stuffs, the blue, only the blue stuff. Okay. Can you hear me?
I'm responding. No, I don't know why it's not coming.
Because you don't talk a lot, Josephine, that's the thing. So anytime you speak one, we have to. Anyway, so now go and type that thing there. Does it make sense? What we have done, this expression, does it make sense to you?
Yes, please. So I should
No.
click
Do
enter.
you understand the expression on the screen right now in your editor? If someone says explain everything there, would you be able to explain? From the import, the print. Can you? So the first line, import math, imports the math library. Remember we talked about object-oriented programming that children can now program. And that's because they treat the software as a single unit in what they call encapsulation. Are you okay? And so the math thing you see there, math, is having a lot of things inside it, like a big container. All right. In order to obtain the objects within this math objects, we use the period sign. So you see math dot course. We can also write math dot sign or math dot time. You get that thing?
Yeah.
So now you can now tell the story. In the second line, you can see that the header line because you realize there's a problem with it. So the hash is for commenting. Okay. Now the third line, you say you give the print command, then you may ensure that the number of brackets are the same, but basically what you're doing is you're taking the cosine of pi divided by 2.
Okay.
Okay, so the math dot is only getting pi. So in essence, what you are really doing is that you are doing pi divided by 2. The math there is only something that's getting. Are you okay? It's getting something for you, something that you need. What do you need? Pi.
Right.
Are you on the same
Yes.
page? Good. So now go to WhatsApp, the image I've pasted there. If I have pasted a better image, I think what I have there is not as clear as. So let me give you a better one that you can easily see. I think the third line wasn't very clear. When people are in class, they ask them, they won't talk. While they are in the house, they'll be shouting. They'll be shouting for everyone to. Anyway, so a moment. So I'm going to give you a better something you can see. I mean, I intentionally have written it like this, but well, it's not been intentional. See if I can delete this. Delete for everyone. Okay, so I've deleted the old one. Here's a better one. Type it in. And the reason why it doesn't look nice is that it doesn't, you have to do with understanding. Okay. Type it with understanding.
Okay.
Don't just be typing it. Ask yourself, what is on the left-hand side? The variable names, there shouldn't be any space in between. So if you see small space in the image and you are putting space, it means you don't understand variable names. Variable names are supposed to be together. So it's ang_deg without any space.
Okay.
Right. So if you have any challenge, Jonah will help you. Okay. Jonah,
Okay.
how did the if then else go for you? Jonah.
I'm pleased it went well. So
You say?
it went well.
Do you appreciate what it does?
Yes, but it was the
It's that decision
yes.
making. It's just that if is saying that if, just like sending a small boy to market and say, if you go and there's salmon, buy salmon, else buy tuna. This is what you just looked at. Okay.
Okay.
Josephine, let's all go to page 44. Stop what you are doing for now. Because if I did,
Okay.
I'm doing 2 lectures at the same time. You are lagging, but you can continue. It's all right.
Okay, sure.
Did you see that the computer was trying to suggest what you should type for you? Did you see that just before?
Yes. I
Yes.
saw it.
What is it called? When computers do that, it's called intelligence. Okay?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, yes. So it's trying to think for you that you should be typing this. And it's not
Yes.
always
So,
good, but sometimes it's good so that you can type very fast. You can press tab to accept it. Tab on your computer. It will write everything for you as it's predicting. All right. Now on page 44, you see that we are explaining how the if then how conditions are what executed. So please, you can try it the same way we done all the other one. Please try it. It will come in the exam. Likely you get something like that. Okay. Be able to practice this. Okay. Be able to do this on the computer. Okay.
yes.
Do it all by yourself before the exam. It's very easy. In fact, if you understand that true is a value, if you execute something like, say, A greater than 1, and if A is equal to 50, is this true or false? A greater than 1 true or false? Jonah, A equal to 50. If A is greater than 1, is A greater than 1 true or false?
Is A greater than?
If A is equal to 50, A equal to 1, is it true or false?
It's
Great.
false.
That is true.
If A is equal to 50, A is greater than 1. Yes, it's true. So it's true.
It's true. Because 50 is greater than 1. Okay, great. So when we do statements, we always want to make sure that we evaluate this. If it's true, the expression is true, then we enter. If that's not true, then another condition is evaluated. The state after the all of this in Python. Now you know how to do it and see Philly, Gani. Okay. All right. The last one, then I say goodbye, is the repetition, not the lists. The while loop, if I can get that something on that. Wow, memory. Print, there's a lot of things to do. So there's a for loop, you can do for. So in Python, when you write for x in 1, 2, 3, so remember this is a list. Okay. And then you are saying that for every object inside this list, print its value. All right. But the only interesting thing here is that Python expects that you will keep this space here. Okay. There's this space that you see after the, for you see that we have done this indentation. Python wants you to tab it. Tab. The word is T-A-B, tab. If you want it to recognize, that you, after the, yes? Is that?
Does it apply to Spyder as well?
No, I'm talking about Python. Spyder and Pycharm are just IDEs. This will come in the exam, okay?
Okay.
I can ask you in the exam, what is the difference between Spyder, Pycharm, and Python? These Pycharm and Spyder, they are carrying Python. So Python is already running on your computer. But Pycharm and Spyder are helping you to see the Python working. So they are the IDEs, which is the Integrated Development Environment. I've already talked about it in this video, okay? But just that you were not paying attention to it. So for, when you write a statement like for, you need to, after you've written whatever x in blah, 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 1, 2, 3, you need to now do a tab, press on your computer, the tab button, which looks more like 2 arrows, one going here, one going there. Okay. There's a button on a computer like this. You press that, then it will create this here. So if you don't do that, in fact, this will never work. Python is the only language with this weird behavior. I'll call it weird, but it's a structure, okay? So if you run this and it doesn't work, that will be the reason. Now, don't forget that there's this colon here too, okay? If as we are talking, if you type it, you see it will work, but you won't, I know you will not do it. I know you will not do it. If you type it right now, you've done it. Did it work?
I'm not there.
Do it. You can just do it quickly. If you type papa, you finish right now. Okay. So please, we need to work with speed as engineers. I mean, this one is not engineering per se. This is IT, computer science in a way. Are you okay? But it's okay, engineers to apply technology. Okay, so science technology. All right. So please, let's be faster when we do these things. The only thing I'm saying is that know that with the introduction I've given you, you can do everything in this sheet. You can learn more things in this tutorial. Okay, so the for next loop and then the if then else statements, I want you to be able to do it. Is that okay? Be able to do this. Come here, so page 45, do everything in page 45 and understand it before your exam. And do everything on page where we just came from. So 45, have you written it down and understand it? And then do everything in page 63, 64. Repeat it and understand it. Is this clear to you?
Please.
Is this clear to you?
Yes, please.
Good. Josephine, is this clear to you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. It's because you're only two in the class. That's why I'm treating it like a primary school. Because otherwise, normally when I teach, I don't care whether you understand or not. So this is very good for you guys. You are getting, a lot of attention. Normally, I don't care if you understand it. But in fact, that's a lie. When I teach a large class, I always want to make sure people get it. All right. Especially those who don't understand. All right. So bear with me. We've done this under a lot of pressure because it's also a crash program. And these days, the semester is not always up to, let's say the time is not enough sometimes. Do you have any questions so far? Do you think this is really introductory? It's kind of good enough for you to even sit down and try something? Now you can say, oh, Python, oh, it works like that. Or you think this is just so crazy because you're going to have this in the exam anyway. All right. This is very basic. Everything I've showed you is very basic. And remember that you can also translate this into determining, for example, you can use this if then else structure to determine if a number is odd or even, all right? And things like that. So you're almost about creating a big program, all right? The only thing that I have not talked about is creating a user interface. Creating a user interface is more thinking graphical. Are you okay? Placing buttons, all right, on the screen, and so on, all right? So, for example, in Excel, if you want to really see a user interface, something for your users to look at, okay, you can just go to View and you go to Macros. Can you all open Excel right now? We are closing with this, please. We are done. We've thrown the Python somewhere. Go open Excel, all of you.
Okay, I have just one question.
Open Excel. Just for now, you are set up to do a lot of work all by yourself. So that's your assignment. You can submit to me anything you do in Python. If you want me to look at it, send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll answer. But I want to show one last in Excel. There we go. Open Excel right now. And then one of you should share their screen, either Josephine or Jonah, any of you. Josephine, share your screen.
Okay, I'm coming.
So go to open Excel. Let me see your Excel sheet. And I go to view macros. I'm putting the instructions in the WhatsApp in case you don't hear me. So you go to the menu, the ribbon menu. Normally the ribbon menu. It's a modern Windows style ribbon. Look for view and then look for macros and then click that. Just for your screen never shows, eh?
So I'm opening the Excel so that when I'm done, I can
Okay,
just.
no problem, no problem. So what you want to do is to do a little recording. Let me do a demonstration for you. So let me share my screen actually again. Then I will let you also share your screen. This one we are done. Anybody who wants to go can go because me, I'm going to eat. All right, this is the African lecture for you. This is not for. So you see, I'm recording. All right, so it's like recording an audio on your phone or with your any device. And you call it VB project. So now we are not in Python anymore. This is Visual Basic. You can give it a shortcut, call it. Anytime I press Control and I press W, this should happen. Okay. I say okay. All right, then I go back to macros. Okay, so what did I just do? Record macro. Let me type that in this. Record macro. Okay. Oh, why is this covering my screen cry? Record macros or record macro. It can be singular or plural. Doesn't matter. Most importantly, you want to record. Now, when you say record, now this is what Microsoft has done. They make sure that everything you now do will now be recorded, especially in the cell. So in Excel, we have sheets. Okay, we can have sheet 1, sheet 2, and all that. So even what I'm doing now is being recorded. So I'm in sheet 1, and it's recording it as a code. Let's put in some values. Let's put in 100. Let's put in 200. And it's recording all of this. Can you imagine that? And we are going to say that we want to now make copies of this. Okay.
The friend,
Yes.
with the macro window, the macro name, what did you enter there?
Put any name you want to. Put any name that's relevant. Just put in VBA. VBA stands for Visual Basic for Applications.
Hello.
It's Visual Basic, but it's been tailored to suit the particular application. So this is Visual Basic for the Excel application. So it can control the whole Excel. It can make the whole Excel disappear. When you open it, it will never be able to open. We can write a code that it will never be able to open. It becomes a virus. Okay, so this is the way you
Hey,
do. Yes,
please, where did you see, okay, I found it.
right, good.
I'm at
So
the pros.
yeah, okay,
I should write, I should click on record macro.
yes. And then
And
type in some values into this one, and then now simply find the sum of these values. All right, just find the sum of these values like this. And we are recording, okay? So now you stop recording, go to view again. Right. So type in some values, create a macro name. You can also okay, and then you to the Excel cells, and for example, do a sum.
France? The France.
Okay.
Hello,
So now
Stefan.
you can now go to yes.
Please, I'm a little bit lost with the Excel.
Uh-huh.
When you go to view and then you click, you were saying something we called before.
I said just put some, I've typed it in a WhatsApp group. So you see, first thing, go to the ribbon menu. Second one, view macros. So I mean, I think that's not fair. You should be reading what I've put in the Excel. Go to the ribbon menu, view macros, record macros, and I record macro. Okay.
my screen for
So
you
when
to
you
see
follow
what I'm
that,
doing.
you follow just that, you'll be with me. I haven't done anything much here. Then you go to you can optionally add a shortcut if you want. Then type some values in the Excel's a particular sheet, any sheet you want. So sheet 1. Sheet 1 for example. That's all. Then also do a sum of the values you've typed into the cells. Is it not straightforward? No, tell me if it's not. Just say it's not. This is because blah blah blah. Is it not? Josephine, are you following?
Okay.
Are you following, Josephine?
Yes, please, I'm following.
So where are you?
Say, I've typed in the values, the hundreds, and
Have
then
you done a sum of them?
say no.
Have you done?
That
Yeah,
is
so
what
that's what is challenging for you. But let me
ask.
tell you, let me show you how you do it. If you just select a set of values and you are in the home button, there's this symbol here that does a sum. So you can easily click on that and you get a sum below. So now I'm getting the sum below. Are you getting that? All right.
Yeah.
I'm summing all of this
So,
by using this button here. Can you see this button?
yes, yes,
Do that. So click that. You get a sum here. And it writes the formula for you too. Can you see that?
yes,
Good. So you realize that we have clicked too many things. So now the record, of course, I've stopped recording. So it's not recording all of that. What we are going to do is to look at where this recording is. So go to view, macros, view macros. Okay. So let me now update view macros. Okay. So then you go to the menu again to view the macro. So we are writing a macro. A macro is a Visual Basic so view the macro, do the following. So you go to view, the view menu, okay? Then the view menu, you now look for macros, and then view macros. So you now do macros, view macros, okay? Macros, view macros. Then view macros, you see your macro there with the name that you give to it. I call it VG. Click edit, okay? Select. And click edit. Computer has been writing so far. So that is how you control the entire Excel. If I can do it for a lot of PowerPoint and all of that. So literally what it means is that if I run this macro, if I go to Excel, and I type, let's put in 600, any random value, let's put there.
say,
And we delete this. Play this one now. It will be interesting to see what will happen. The old thing back. Can you imagine? But the trick then is to now turn all the places where we put the actual values. So you see this, I've put in 700. When I play it, now it's now going to call that. You see that you see 700 popping up here. So now you are programmatically controlling the Excel. People do this, it's huge programs for financial engineering, a lot of fields that make the work at the workplace, things go faster at the workplace. Very efficient work process. So that you don't can every day, what's yourself? Not you are entering every day 0 plus, then you automate it. Okay. And in fact, the reason we came here wasn't for this code. We came here because you can actually design a form. So you can insert a user form that you can now let it start talking to. So they talk about user interface. This is what we are talking about. Now, this is in German, so I have to be careful. But of course, you can see that we can now type in something. So there's a caption. I can say compute, okay, compute bearing. And then the user can now be putting in values in there. So, I mean, I'm just to whet your appetite. What can be done? Are you okay? And then you can just run this. Now, this is a user form. Are you okay? Anyway, so that's it. This is how we ended information science and programming. Keep exploring and ask me questions. I'll be very happy to answer. But for tonight, we are done. Unless you have any specific question again.
Jesus.
Josephine, don't mention Jesus' name in vain. Otherwise, when some witch come, when you say Jesus, you to not respond. Anyway, that's not for the recording. I have to cut a lot of things from this YouTube recording. Yeah, so we are done here.